G'day everyone. As you can probably tell by the title, Christmas has come early for me. It's Christmas Eve here in Australia. This is to all my American friends out there. We're actually a day earlier than you. I prayed. I was such a good boy. I left a full bottle of whiskey out for Santa and I said, please Santa, be such a good boy this year. Please let my Christmas presents come before Christmas. Got the phone call, Sunlands, my gun shop, says, come on in. You've been approved for both your rifles, not just one, two. So happy days indeed. So I got my Lithgows. Woohoo! Gotta be happy with that, hey? Gotta be happy with that. All right, I'll show you the first one. This one here. This is, I believe it's around 1947. This is my Model 12. As you can see, no rounds in the magazine. That's the magazine here, a little 10 round magazine. No rounds in the chamber, the weapon is clear. So this is a Model 12. If you have a look at the trigger on this, and you actually look at the bolt and everything, it is just about identical to the Winchester. I think it's the Model 55, I think it is. And they're made from the same machines that basically made Winchesters. That's why apparently the triggers are identical to the Winchesters. So this is a Model 12. Very rare, as you can see, it's a top feed. So very hard to get a scope on the top. And I'll just swing this one around. And you can see this is an original scope mount for them. So there's just two screws on the side. I don't know if you can read that in there, but it is made in New South Wales, Australia here. So this is around the 40s. And the scope, have a look at that scope. It is a fairly small. I think it'd be like a 1.5. I haven't even looked down it yet. I'll have a quick look. Let me have a look. Not bad, not bad. It was like, obviously it's dirty. It's been sitting in the shop probably for 20 years. The glass needs a bit of a clean. Yeah, but I'll be restoring this. There is some bits and pieces in the wood. I want to bring that grain up. It's got beautiful grain in the wood. I'll be bringing that out. A special method. I might even put up a video of me restoring it. But yeah, the barrels on these things, like, it's so heavy and thick for a 22. And that's because they use the old 303 barrels from World War One, World War Two. All the barrels that left over, the metal, they use the exact same metal for them. I don't know if it's the exact same barrels and they just made them like the 22 caliber, because I know they did do that with the 33 with the trainers. Yeah, so, and these were twice as the price of the single shot back then. The single shot you could buy for, I think it was like £9 back then in the 40s. And these were selling for about, I think about 18, 19. So for a repeater, ones with the magazine, these were twice the price than just the normal single shot one. So beautiful bolt action. I might shoot it before I restore it and just see what groups we can get and what ammo she likes. But she's still got the open sights too. Beautiful open sights on the thing. Like, it's got really small, I think they're 25-yard increments. I don't know if that's picking up, 25, 50, 75, 100. And there's more increments back here as well. The top's a bit thick, so anything over probably 100, it's going to be hard to see the targets, but we might give it a go with the old open sights. And yeah, very rare to find a 10 round magazine for these things. That needs some work. I don't know if it's picking up the got to be wear and tear on her, but that's fine. I love doing those sort of things. And the fact is, this beautiful rifle that will probably shoot, I'm guessing 0.2 inch groups, $195, right? For you Americans over there, I think that works out, my math isn't perfect, but I think it works out to like $5 or something. So that's a really good value rifle. All right, that's the first one. I'll just put everything together so I don't lose it. Magazine in. All right, still clear. Beautiful Model 12. If anyone knows what this scope is, I mean, it's got no markings on. I can't see any markings on this scope. I think it's only 1.5. But yeah, I don't know what the scope is. It's got these tiny little dials here, protected. It's a sturdy unit. Like, this thing's not going anywhere. It's bloody cool. I love it. All right, so that's number one. I'm part of the Wakery Rifle Club, and I do training. I train some of the young guys that haven't shot before, and we get them on 22s. So I needed a couple more 22s. I was down to one. I did have two. I did have an Anschutz before, but I did sell my Anschutz when I got the Bruno, and then I've kept the Bruno, obviously, but I've now got a pair of Lithgows. So that's number one. That's the 40s Lithgow, a Model 12. Fairly common. I think they made, I don't know, 80,000 of them, roughly, between 1940 and the 50s. And then the model after that was the Model 55, I believe. And that was basically the same, but just with a shorter barrel. So this barrel, I believe, is 24 inches. So, yeah, 1940s Australian-made rifle. Very similar to a Winchester. So, absolutely beautiful. Now, I'll just put this one down. So she is clear, no rounds in the magazine, no rounds in the chamber. This rifle is clear. So this beauty, look at that wood. So this is my Lithgow 101, Cerakoted. I believe it's like a 20-inch barrel, 21, 22 maybe. They do come with a longer barrel, I believe, but yeah, it's got the rail going right across, which is rare to find. A lot of them have the two-piece rails, but oh, she is just Cerakoted. So this is actually military grade metal as well. Lithgow over here makes all our Steyrs, which is a bullpup rifle, which is our assault rifle for the Australian Defence Force. They make this out of the same steel. It is nice, it is thick, it is threaded. We can't have cans over here, obviously, no suppressors, but we are allowed to have tuners and flash suppressors. Obviously not sound moderators or anything like that, but she's nice and square there. Have a look at that timber. That is just gorgeous. Yeah, very hard to find these. No one had one. I couldn't find one anywhere in Australia, and then I rock up at my local gun shop and he had one in, I think it was with the centerfire, so no one knew it was there. It's probably the only reason this thing was still in the gun shop, because they've stopped making them for a while. They're making them again. This goes back in action. They've got a new supplier now. So that is really good that Lithgow's back. I mean, obviously, if they didn't come back, this thing would be worth a lot more. But the timber is sensational. It's got a nice butt pad there for all that recoil from the 22. Like, recoil, yeah. Well, a bit shiny, but oh, she is a beautiful, beautiful rifle. Cerakoted, military grade metal. It's cold hammered forged steel, same way they do the Savages. Very, very accurate. Smooth. Trigger pull is just, that would have to be, I'd say less than £2 probably. I've never felt a trigger like Lithgow's have got a bit of a stiff trigger. That was a lot of problems with people saying, oh, the trigger's a bit stiff. This one must have been adjusted, or it's sweet for me anyway. The Bruno that I've got, my Model 5, you go, yes, he's got Bruno Model 5. He doesn't need another rifle. He's got the perfect one. But the trigger in the Bruno Model 5 is its only downfall. It is a little stiff, and you will pull it a little bit, and that is me pulling the trigger that makes those groups go out any more than 0.2. The gun is good, probably just not the operator. With this, hopefully, gun is good, operator good, everything good. So there we go. Obviously, I'm going to do some ammo tests with the both Lithgows. The other Model 12 is going to go for restoration. I'm going to do that myself. I'm going to get her smicked, but I just want to see how she shoots before, see what she shoots afterwards. If anyone knows what that scope is, please let me know. All right, I need to know what that scope is. It's driving me mad. All right. Thank you, everyone who's liked and subscribed. And if you haven't, could you please do it? Like, subscribe, and share. I'm just like 10 away from 100 subscribers, and that would be good if I could do that by New Year's. If I get 100, I'd be really happy. Probably more than I deserve, but I would be very happy with that. And yeah, from me to all of you, thank you so much for your support out there. I love you all. You've been fantastic to me. Obviously, I'm new to this. I don't have much of an idea, and I don't have a lot of gear. I'm not well cashed up. You know, I'm on a military pension, which doesn't pay very well, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you for all your support. It means so much to me. Yeah, so Christmas came early for me. I hope your Christmas and your family is all healthy and wealthy and wise. And yeah, happy days here. With the gun laws changing, I didn't even know if I'd get them. So so far so good. I'm a member of clubs, so I can't see them taking guns away from me anyway. I think it's it's a show for votes in some ways, but business will still be business. And yeah, I'll hopefully make some videos shooting these beautiful Lithgow rifles, and hopefully showing you some awesome groups. Go get a couple more boxes of ammo, just some different stuff. I'm well stocked on the SK long range, but yeah, I've got a funny feeling she might like the Ely match a little bit more than the SK long range, unlike my Bruno. And SK match Ely match, the black box, is $39 a box. So if she likes it, she's only getting it every now and again, okay? But the beauty of this rifle is a bench rifle, so I'll be shooting this off a bench. But it's not that heavy that you can't carry around all day and bust some bunnies with it, pesky foxes, or whatever your pest problem is. But yeah, very happy, very happy with this beautifully made, and it's just sweet. All right, enough of that. Okay, time to turn the camera off, I think. It's getting weird. All right, Merry Christmas to everyone, and a Happy New Year. Love yous all. See you soon. Bye.